Hi, my name is Joseph Mailer, and this is my informative speech. It will be about the Batavia Muckdogs and the history of them and their stadium. Here's my audience. And my audience will also be recording for me. Thank you. Pro baseball talk began in Batavia in 1936. In 1939, on January 8th, the New York, Pennsylvania, Ontario League was formed, also known as the Pony League. The original 6 teams for this league included from New York, Batavia, Olean, Jamestown, and Niagara Falls. From Pennsylvania, Bradford, and from Ontario, Canada, Hamilton. In 1956, the league became known as the New York Penn League, which is still the current name for the league today. Batavia has participated in all but 4 seasons and is currently the last remaining of the original 6 cities to field a team. In order to participate, Batavia obtained a grant and used this grant to build 2 fields, one at Kibbe Park and one at State Street Park. They modeled both fields after the Rochester's Red Wings Stadium, which was built in 1929 by Major League's St. Louis Cardinals. At the time, State Street Park was billed as equal to a pro playing field. Because of this, Batavia's mayor secured extra funds and it intended to build a fence around the stadium as well as an 800-seat roofed grandstand. Unfortunately, these projects were not completed by opening day, and they had to use a snow fence in the outfield and borrow folding chairs from a local mortuary in order to accommodate seating. Despite that, on May 10th, 1939, 3,000 people showed up to watch the first professional baseball game in Batavia, and that is still the largest crowd to attend a professional game in Batavia to this day. State Street Park Baseball Field was renamed during World War II to MacArthur Park for General Douglas MacArthur. Again, in 1973, the field was renamed to Dwyer Stadium for Edward Dwyer, who was a longtime club president and known as Mr. Baseball. That stadium was demolished in 1995 to make way for a new stadium that was $3 million and holds 2,200 seats. That is still called Dwyer Stadium. During their existence, Batavia has had 5 nicknames for the club. Those 5 names include the Indians, the Pirates, the Trojans, the Clippers, and currently the Muckdogs. They've also been affiliated with 8 professional teams: the Cleveland Indians, Detroit Tigers, Chicago White Sox, Pittsburgh Pirates, New York Mets, St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies, and most currently the Miami Marlins. During Batavia's existence, they've achieved 4 league championships, most recently being in 2008. And they've also had 14 players that have been born right here in Genesee County. In addition to local players, Batavia's had a number of players go on to great professional careers in baseball. Some recognizable names include retired players Doc Ellis and Kelly Gruber, both who have won World Series. Ned Yost, who currently manages the Kansas City Royals. Jack Teague, who went on to be manager of the Detroit Tigers. Chase Utley and Ryan Howard, who were members of the Philadelphia Phillies during the '08 World Series and are still with the team. And most recently, Matt Carpenter, who was with the St. Louis Cardinals. They've also had some notable names come through that haven't gone on to professional careers in baseball, but other fields. Ricky Williams, who went on to the NFL with the Miami Dolphins, played in Batavia during the '98 season. Currently, the Batavia Muckdogs are managed by Red Wing Management, who also manages the Rochester Red Wings. Their season goes from early June to early September, and they have a total of 38 home games during the regular season. You can attend any of these games right at Dwyer Stadium on 299 Bank Street for $7 as general admission or $8 for a box seat. And if you can't get to one of their games, you can also listen on the radio to WBTA 1490 AM. Get out there and enjoy the team. Thank you.